Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Anton and today we're going to talk about Olivia Dean and her new album, The Art of Loving. At first, I think it's important that I say this. I don't know who Olivia Dean is. Have never heard of her until maybe like early September. And so I didn't check nothing about her with the purpose of just listening to the music and just judging the music. And I didn't plan to listen to the album. I saw some posts on Twitter that some songs of hers, are going um, high, basically on the charts on Spotify, and that's great for her. Congratulations! But I just, I'm not really like running to listen to the song or songs or albums just because they're topping the charts. Do you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you are. But at first, my one of my friends sent me two songs. I was like, okay, that's cool. And then when I posted on one of my social media accounts the the review of Mariah's album, one of my other the other friend of mine said, I'm waiting for the review of Olivia's new album. So I was like, bet. And this week I listened to the album, and this was a pleasant listen. I must say, it was peaceful, soulful. She has a great voice, and she has that easily digestible British accent. No shade to no British people whatsoever. I am here butchering English with my rough English accent because I'm Russian, but whatever. So yeah, you just happen to like and not to like some accents. I think she also sounds kind of like Ray. They have like, I would say their voices also would fit together, so the collab would be interesting. But more about the album. So it feels, aesthetic. I tried to say authentic and aesthetic in one word. I don't know what's happening to me, but yeah. Let me just find. Yeah, I wrote down the songs that I liked, and it's nice to each other, close up, so easy to fall in love, let alone the one you love. I think one of her biggest songs is "Man I Need," but I don't really remember how that sounds. The album is not big, which is cool, but I think she could have thrown like two songs away because at the end it feels a little bit repetitive with the music and also with the singing style. I hope that she would make her singing more diverse. Also, like I think Dua Lipa had that problem on Radical Optimism. So just add more animation maybe. It's not a must, but it's just a suggestion, I guess. Because when I think of people who I listen to, who I'm a fan of, like Lady Gaga, for example, she would be like, when when it goes to me, I am right there. And then she would be like, ha ha ha, and animated. And Nicki Minaj, how could it be little me? How about to be the best be in the league inevitably? But that's rap, whatever. Just change, maybe add more. I don't know, add some other techniques to your to your voice. Oh my god, to your singing. That would really just enhance your art, I would feel. Yeah, as I said, the album is pretty soulful. I feel soul. I feel like I believe, whoa, in what she's singing and that it means something to her, because sometimes people just sound like they're away from the meaning of the songs. Here I believe, and I believe that's the genre that she's working in is neo soul. She's perfect for the genre. So I actually was pleasantly surprised. And also, it's kind of fascinating how Englishly reserved, not preserved, reserved she is. She's talking about her feelings, but she never goes, far. Like, for example, how Gaga, again, yeah, in her song Speechless, she's singing, and then at the end she would be like, oh boy, you're so speechless. Um, yeah, I don't know. What else is to be said? Definitely will be checking out something that she releases later. I wish her all the success with this album because I think it's a cool album. And those four songs, definitely would add them to my playlist. I don't remember if I did that already. Yeah. So kudos to Olivia Dean. Do your thing, girl. And yeah, this video was all over the place. I even don't mind if you don't give the thumbs up and don't subscribe. I expected more from myself because I usually write down the things that I want to say. But here it somehow didn't work. But the album was cool. So thank you very much for watching. Bye. Vamos chamar